Hello, how are you doing? I sure hope the Lord has kept you well. You are welcome to another beautiful session with Mrs. Nkata, and today I am speaking excellence. Have you met women that you look at and you just admire? You just want to be like them because every area of their life seems to be excellent. Every area of their life seems to be carefully curated. It seems to have attention given to it. The meal she makes, the way she dresses, the way she smells, the way her children look, her husband, her workplace, everything about her is just so excellent. If you are there and you want to be that excellent woman, this is the video for you. Watch to the very end because all the tips are so important. Let us get into it. Before I go into giving the different points that you are going to need to be excellent, I need to firstly identify that excellence looks different on different levels of life. Excellence looks different for a student, for a wife, for a president. Everyone can be excellent at whatever level of life they're at. So I don't want you to be there and you're like, oh no, let me wait till I have a certain amount of money. Let me wait till I've achieved a certain level of education so that I can be excellent. No, I am here to tell you that you can be excellent in any area of your life. You can be excellent at whatsoever level that you are at. And the very first thing that you have to take note of is your identity. Who are you as an individual? Who are you? Knowing who you are is going to place a certain value on your life so that you do not settle for less, so that you put yourself on a certain pedestal, and also for you to know that the strength that you need to be excellent has already been availed to you. Now, because I am a Bible-believing Christian, I'm going to pick my identity from Christ because the Bible says that as He is, so am I in this world, okay? So I'm going to look at the make of the heavens and the earth. How has He curated the earth? That is the same way that I should create the areas of my life. That is the same way that I should create everything that concerns me. My God is an excellent God, so I put myself on a pedestal of excellence. Now, I am not trying to achieve the unattainable, but I am saying that the sufficiency is not of myself, but it is of Christ who has made me an able minister. So I approach this issue or this topic of excellence in the mind that God has given me the strength to be as excellent as I should be for the glory of God, and you should too. The next point that I need to give is an excellent woman gives attention to detail. It is very easy for you to exude excellence in the bigger picture or in the things that everyone else can see. For example, if you are having visitors, you can put on a form of excellence because you make sure everywhere is clean and organized because they can see it. But what about on the days when you do not have a visitor? How does your home look like? Under your bed, how does under your bed look like? Now, excellence requires that you give attention to the detail. That how do you lay your bed? Do you make sure the bed sheet is straightened, or do you just cover the mess under the blanket? When you are washing your saucepan, do you only wash the outside or you wash the inside too and make sure it is as clean as possible? Every single thing you do has to ensure that you are exuding excellence even when no one is watching you. For example, I am on this video right now, but you do not know how my undergarments look like. An excellent woman takes attention to detail, that they are not seeing what I'm wearing underneath, but because I am excellent, I care how I represent myself, even to myself, because I am also accountable to God. So if you desire excellence, you are going to give attention to detail. Do not just leave things for just how do you place your pillows when you leave. It is not being a perfectionist in a way that is affecting your mental health. No, it is you setting a standard that you can achieve and is possible, and other people have actually attained it too. The third point is planning. If you desire to be an excellent woman, you're going to learn how to plan. You do not live life to chance and say, "Kwe Sarah, Sarah, what will be, will be." Some people mistaken planning for you trying to be good, that you want to make sure that you have everything in your hands, everything you're in control. Yes, it gives you a certain form of control, but actually to me, planning is stewardship. You are saying, God, I thank you for the time you have given me. I thank you for the resources that you have given me. Here is me planning my day, because I want every day to be purposeful. I want to give account for each and every single day of my life. So if you want to be excellent, you are going to go down to detail and, maybe plan. I personally make to-do lists. I know that today I'm supposed to be shooting. Tomorrow I'm going to be editing. I have to be at work, and at work I'm going to do this and this and this. When you plan, you are ensuring that you are not wasting resources. You are also ensuring that you are not wasting time. Some of you are everywhere because you do not have a plan to your time. Someone just calls you and tells you, come home right now. I remember yesterday we had... not yesterday, just this week, we had gone somewhere with my husband. We had a meeting. Then thereafter, we went on to shop a few things. So we met our friends. And when we met them, they told us, oh, you guys, this Sunday, can you come over? We have another couple coming over. Come over. Their intentions are good. And we would actually love to be at their home. But because we are busy people and our time is planned, and we know that to be excellent in the different areas of our life, we cannot spread thin. We cannot just be jumping from here and there. We told them, you know what, let us first look into our schedule and see if we are able to come. But for some of you, someone just calls you and you're like, yes, I am here, I'm available. You are a wife, you have children, and you are just jumping here and there. Being excellent requires that you plan. You see, being groomed and put together, you have to plan your salon appointments. You do not just be there and you're like, oh my God, now it is too much. Let me just go. No, you know that on a monthly, maybe I'm doing my nails. On a monthly, I am changing my hair. I am having this appointment. I have to see my gynecologist. So you come off as excellent all the days of your life because you have planned your time. You have planned your resources to serve you in a way that represents you well. Let's go to the next point. Authenticity. For you to be an excellent woman, you have to be authentic. Remember that I told you that excellence requires that you give attention to detail. If you are fake, you cannot be excellent because you are only showing a certain picture that you cannot maintain. If you are only coming out here on the internet and you're telling us, you guys, I'm clean, I'm la 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 la, but then at your home you look a certain way, it just doesn't add up. So you have to be the same throughout. The same way you represent yourself outside should be who you really are on the inside. It's like ladies who always look good when they're going out to church, going out to visit, but at home they are a mess. That is not being authentic. Being authentic means that even when I meet you at home, you still look as good as you do when you step out. Now, you might not have on a full face of makeup. You do not have to, but you should be decent enough for us to really agree with the things that you keep on saying or with the image that you show us outside. So being authentic is going to ensure a consistency in being excellent. If you are not authentic, you cannot be consistent because you are not you. You are lying. You are being fake. Being authentic simply means that there is no lie about you. The same person that you are on the outside is the same person that you are on the inside. When you step out of the door is the same way you are when you are in your house. So please live a truthful life if you want to be an excellent woman. The next point is manners and etiquette. I tell you what, manners look good any day, anytime. Actually, even if a person does not look so good on the outside, but they know how to behave in people, they know how to treat other people. These people are the most beautiful people that you'll ever meet. That is why some of you are very beautiful and you're not married. Or you see women who do not look their very best. They're not the prettiest women in the whole world, but they are married to a very good looking husband. There is something about them. There is something that they have mastered that you have not yet mastered. For you to be an excellent woman, you're going to learn manners. And manners is in how you carry yourself outside. It is in how you treat people. It is in also how you speak. Never back at people in public. Even in private, never back. Never back at people. That is an excellent woman. An excellent woman treats people respectfully. An excellent woman does not chew with her mouth open. You know, those are the small details. An excellent woman doesn't walk with her chest out, chest bare, thighs are all out. You know, that is not excellence in any way. How you conduct yourself is going to ensure that you get the respect that you need. The respect that you need. People are going to respect you because you're humble. People are going to respect you because you carry yourself with humility and dignity and you just look excellent. Everyone would love to be like you. Yes, that is it. The people you admire them because they have manners. Well, let me say, for example, you meet a celebrity that you have been looking up to. They put on a form of excellence and you just want to be like them. And then you meet them and they just happen to have the worst manners. If you've had that experience, let me know in the comments. They just happen to have the worst manners that you have ever known. Trust me, your opinion about them changes automatically. All of a sudden, you just don't want to associate with them. You hear stories, oh, you, that musician, huh? You just don't want to deal with them. So that means that even manners contribute on how people see you. And then the other point is mind your physical appearance. The truth is people are going to judge you by how you look. It doesn't matter what is in your heart. It doesn't matter what is in your soul. But people are going to look at you first time and they're going to know if you should have a conversation with you or they should avoid you. When you dress skimpy, it is going to determine how people are going to address you. All right? Because some of you will wonder, oh God, why do I attract such men that are foolish, men that have no plan? But the way you dress, the way you talk, all of these things are going to represent you. You're coming in for a job interview, but you are smelling of sweat. That is no way to express yourself as excellent. Excellence means you care for your hair. Remember, there is an attention that you give to detail. You care for your hair. You care for your nails. You care for your dresses. Your clothes are always ironed. You also smell good. It does not have to be expensive. Remember, I've told you that being an excellent woman that has nothing to do with the money that you have or do not have, but everything to do with how you are able to allocate the resources that you have at your disposal to represent you in a way that glorifies God and also represent you right for the values that you hold so dear. So mind the way you look on a daily. Do not step out looking unkempt. Your nails don't have to always be painted, but they should be clean. Your hair might not always be painted. You might not have the best weaves, but whatever you have on, let it be neat and excellent. Being an excellent woman means you always have a polished look, regardless of the weather, regardless of the time. Your worst days should be another person's best days. It doesn't mean that you don't have those days where things are just out of hand. I also have those days, but my worst days are someone else's best days. After minding your physical appearance, you are going to go on and mind your associations. Yes, if you want to be excellent, associate with the people that are excellent. The Bible says, do not be deceived, bad company corrupts good morals. And the vice versa is true. If you want to be that woman that is revered, that woman that is respected, that woman that conducts herself with dignity and respect, that exudes excellence, you are going to associate with people of the same manner. Even if you are not as polished, you will learn from these women how to be polished. Even if you are not as well kept, you will learn, because every time you have a brunch or every time you have a dinner, all these ladies, they are going to bring their A game. You're like, you know what, I'm not going to be the embarrassing one at this brunch. Let me put myself together. Or you're going to say, you know what, whenever I visit these ladies, their homes are looking so beautiful. I'll not be the one with a bad home. But if out of your friends you are the best and yet to the world you are the worst, something is wrong. Something is wrong. You need to change your circles. And also you need to acknowledge that changing your circles might not be all about, getting those friends. It can also be on the internet. Some of us spend a lot of time on the internet, and the things we are watching are just so useless. You're seeing people fighting, you're seeing Lugambo, that is gossip, for those who don't know Luganda. Then you're seeing people who are just dancing, people who are naked. That is not going to benefit you. If you desire excellence, you are going to curate the logarithm on your social medias to show you the things that build you. When you come to my YouTube suggestions, your life cannot remain the same, because the things that YouTube suggests to me are just in line with my values. When you come to my Instagram, it is all the same. The people that I follow, these are people that that influence me in a way that is godly, in a way that prompts me to be the best version of myself. And then lastly and most importantly, you are going to create routines. If you want a life of excellence, create routines for yourself, create routines for your children, for your workplace. Every single thing should be put in a routine. Routines make your mind comfortable so that what is good becomes easy for you to do. The only reason as to why you find it hard to do what is good for yourself is because every day you're doing it differently. Every day you're just shocking your brain. Your brain is like, hey, pause it. We have to bathe. Hey, pause it. We have to put on perfumes. We have to do. No. Make it a routine that when I shower like this and like this. After showering, I apply moisture, and then, and the more you do it intentionally with the mind that I'm creating a routine, it becomes a routine. Because these are the things that you do every day. But now you're telling your mind, this is how I want to do it. I have Personally, I have a bedtime routine for my son. I have an evening routine for myself. I have a morning routine for myself. At work, there is a way I do things at work. There is a way when I am creating the content that you are seeing right now, I have routines that I go through. So my brain is always comfortable when it is doing all of these things. So create routines that are going to help you perfect the things that you need to perfect. That's excellence. So being an excellent woman is not for a chosen few. It is not for Mrs. Nkata. It is not for that influencer. It is not for your pastor. It is not for that celebrity that you love so much. It is for every single woman. And when you put in the work, you are able to achieve the life that you so much desire. I sure hope this video has been a very big blessing to you. And you are welcome to this side of social media where we grow together. God bless you. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye bye.